At bat for the Eagles, number 7, Justin Flynn.
Welcome to St. Louis Catholic High School Baseball on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network. First game of a 3-game series with the Menard Eagles. And the first pitch from Logan Gray will hit the batter. And right off the bat, the Eagles will have a runner at first with nobody out.
At bat for the Eagles, number 39, Cade Morrow.
So here's Morrow for the Eagles. He shows bunt, catches the outside corner for a strike. It's no balls and 1 strike. Logan Gray at first. Grant Chawley is the catcher. Around the infield, David Nolan at first base. JT Pelican is at second. Jeremiah Caesar is at short, and Will Aguilar is at third base. In the outfield, left fielder is Clay Gaskin. Center fielder Blake Granger, and in right field, Gus Milligan. Shows bunt, pulls back, and it misses high. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Shows bunt, bunts it down the third base side, but foul. It's going to be a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch misses high and outside, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Close at first, but he gets back. Two from Gray. Swung on and missed. And a strikeout for out number 1.
At the bat for the Eagles, number 11, Ashton Diesel.
First pitch from Gray, just misses high. It's a ball and no strikes. 1 out runner at first for the Menard Eagles. Breaking ball catches the outside corner, and it's 1-1. Curveball catches the inside corner, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and strikeout for out number 2. 2 down in the inning
Up the bat for the Eagles, number 57,
for Logan Gray and the Saints. So here's Thiels with 2 outs. Fly ball towards left center field. Granger drifts over. He'll call it, and he'll make the catch. For out number 3. Eagles strand a runner on the hit by pitch. We'll go to the bottom of the first. No score from Legion Field. Bottom of the first inning, and Blake Granger will lead it off for the Saints. Granger bunts and bunts it foul down the third base side. There'll be no balls and 1 strike. No balls and a strike to Granger. Misses low and outside. And it's 1-1. One ball and 1 strike. And pitch catches the outside corner. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Thought it was a little bit outside, but home plate calls it a strike. And it's 1-2. 1-2 pitch, and Granger is going to be hit by the pitch. So the Eagles return the favor.
Welcome back for the Saints. Number 4, Will Aguilar.
So here's Will Aguilar with Granger at first. Aguilar bunts it towards the pitcher. Only play to first base, and they'll get the out. Granger will advance to second base on the successful sacrifice.
And back for the Saints, number 25, Grant Charlie.
So here's Grant Charlie with 1 out. And timeout as the catcher wants to head out and have a word with his pitcher. Charlie with 1 out and Granger at second. Inside corner, and it's no balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 to Charlie. Just misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Low, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Balls and a strike to Charlie. Charlie off the edge of the bat. Slow roller. Shortstop's going to have to hurry. And he gets Charlie in time for out number 2. Granger advances to third base on the play. So here's Logan Gray with 2 down and a runner at third base. First pitch catches the inside corner, and it's no balls and a strike. Pitch misses outside, almost gets away from the catcher. Good job keeping the ball down, holding Granger at third. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Logan Gray. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Foul tipped. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 down in the inning. Bottom of the first, no score. Granger at third after the hit by pitch. Here's the 1-2. And right back up the middle, base hit. That'll score Granger. And the Saints will take a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. Good job by Gray with the 2-out base hit.
And that for the Saints, number 18, David Nolan.
I'll bring David Nolan to the plate for the Saints. Logan Gray at first base. Swing and a miss on the outside pitch by Nolan. It's no balls and 1 strike. There's the 0-1 to David Nolan. Misses outside. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike to Nolan. Gray takes off for second. Pitch gets away from the catcher. I'm sorry, that's Michael Laverne running for Gray. Laverne, courtesy running for the pitcher, Logan Gray, heads down to second on the wild pitch. So 2 balls and a strike to Nolan, 2 down with a runner at second. Two 2-1 to Nolan. Misses low and away, and it's 3 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike, 2 down, and a runner at second for the Saints. Misses outside once again, ball 4. We now have runners at first and second for the right fielder, Gus Milligan.
At bat for the Saints, number 9, Gus Milligan.
Here's Gus Milligan with runners at first and second and 2 outs. Milligan chops it towards the third baseman. Throw to first in time for out number 3. Saints pick up a run on the base hit by Logan Gray. We'll head to the second inning. It's St. Louis Catholic 1, Holy Savior Menard 0.
for the Eagles, number 10, Bailey Crow.
Top of the second inning, and the first pitch from Logan Gray's in for a strike. Chopper back to the mound. Gray has it. He'll flip it over to Nolan for out number 1.
At bat for the Eagles, number 99, Bradley Bordelon.
So here's Bordelon for the Eagles. There's 1 out, nobody on. Gray from the windup, right down the middle. No balls and 1 strike. Swung on and fouled down the right side.
That foul brawl is sponsored by Russell Stoops Construction.
No balls, 2 strikes from Gray. Just misses low, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And strikeout for out number 2.
At the bat for the Eagles, number 6, Cameron Miguez.
Two down, nobody on for the Eagles. First pitch from Gray misses high and inside, and it's a ball and no strikes. One misses outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Outside corner with the fastball, and it's 2-1. Saints lead it 1-0 here in the top of the second inning. 2 down, nobody on for the Eagles. Here's the pitch, breaking ball, gets him for a strike, and it's 2-2. And inside corner's called for strike 3. Gray strikes him out to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on for the Eagles. We'll go to bottom of the second. It's Saints 1 and Holy Savior Menard 0.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
And back for the Saints, number 6, JT Pelican.
JT Pelican will lead it off here in the bottom of the second inning. First pitch misses outside. One 0 to Pelican. And called strike on the outside corner. So 1 ball and 1 strike to the second baseman, JT Pelican. Pitch misses low, and it's 2-1. And timeout. Catcher heads to the mound. Two balls and a strike to Pelican. Leading off bottom of the second inning. Foul tip, then it'll be 2-2. Two to Pelican. And Pelican line drive, third baseman goes up and gets it. Well hit ball by Pelican. That's right at him for the out.
At bat for the Saints, number 13, Corey Gaskin.
That ball gets over the third baseman's head down the line with extra bases for Pelican. So with one out, here's the left fielder, Clay Gaskin. Outside, no balls, one ball and no strikes. Gaskin. Pitch misses inside, almost hits him. And it's 2-0. Gaskin drives one to center field. Center fielder drifts over about 4 steps and makes the catch for out number 2.
At bat for the Saints, number 7, Jeremiah Caesar.
So with 2 outs, it'll be Jeremiah Caesar for the Saints. Caesar, ground ball towards first base. First baseman will take it himself for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Saints here in the bottom of the second. We'll go to the third. Saints lead at 1-0. Welcome back to Legion Field. Saints lead at 1-0 over Holy Savior Menard. Ground ball, first pitch. Caesar drifts over, makes the throw to Nolan in time for out number 1.
Up to bat for the Eagles, number 1, Charlie Wagner.
Well, here's Wagner for the Eagles with one out. First pitch from Gray's in for a strike, and it's no balls and one strike. Outside. 1-1. Breaking ball, swung on and missed, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the curveball, gets him on the strikeout. And there's 2 outs in the inning.
Up the bat for the Eagles, number 14, Jack the Kaiser.
Two down, and the first pitch from Gray catches the outside corner.
At bat is number 7, Justin Flynn.
It's no balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Pitch misses outside. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Charlie hangs on to it. Strikeout for Gray will end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the third. It's Saints 1 and Holy Savior Menard Eagles 0. You're watching St. Louis Catholic High School baseball on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network. Bottom of the third, Saints lead it 1-0, and top of the order for the Saints with Blake Granger. Timeout called by Granger. First pitch called a strike on the inside corner. I thought it nearly hit Granger. Pitch misses outside. It's 1-1. Granger fouls off the 1-1 pitch.
That foul ball is sponsored by Boulevard Chevrolet.
It'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes to the center fielder. Outside to Granger, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch gets away from the pitcher and goes behind Granger. So it's 3 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count to Granger. And Granger will be hit by the pitch. Second hit by pitch for Granger as he led off the game with a hit by pitch and later scored.
Back to the Saints, 24, Will Aguilar.
What is it? Nobody out and a runner at first. Here's Will Aguilar. Sacrificed Granger over to second base last time up. They throw towards Granger. Aguilar swings away and flies it to right field. Granger will have to get back, and it's 1 out.
At bat for the Saints, 25, Grant Charlie.
So 1 out and Granger at first. Here's the catcher, Grant Charlie. Charlie fouls it back, and it's no balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 to Charlie. Runner takes off. Throw down, and it won't be in time. As Granger will steal third easily. Pitch was outside, and it's 1-1 to Charlie. One ball, 1 strike to Charlie, 1 out, and Granger at second base. Pitch misses outside. It's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch misses high, and it's 3 balls and 1 strike. One down with Granger at second base. Saints lead it 1-0 here in the bottom of the third. Granger swings it. I'm sorry, Charlie swings and misses. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count to Charlie. And Charlie's going to be called out on strikes on the outside pitch.
At bat for the Saints, number 15, Logan Gray.
So here's Gray with 2 down. And Granger at second base. Fly ball to deep center field. Center fielder turns around, gets under it, and he'll make the catch for out number 3. Saints strand 1 in the inning. We'll go to the 4th. It's St. Louis 1 and Holy Savior Menard 0. Top of the 4th inning. Saints with a 1-0 lead. Here's Morrow for the Eagles. First pitch swung on and missed. Then it's no balls and 1 strike. Pitch misses low and inside, and it's 1-1. Breaking ball catches the outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes from Gray. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. It'll stay 1-2. Fly ball towards left field. Gaskin comes in, and he'll make the catch on the run for out number 1.
Up to bat for the Eagles, number 11, Ashton Jensen.
So here's the third baseman for the Eagles, and the first pitch from Gray is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Ashton Jensen is the batter. Swing and a miss on the slider, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Just misses low, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and a strikeout for out number 2.
Up to bat for the Eagles, number 57, Austin Thales.
First pitch from Gray is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on here in the top of the fourth. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2 from Gray. Chopped towards the first base side. It'll be foul. Swing and a miss, and the strikeout for Gray to end the inning. And we'll head to the bottom of the fourth. St. Louis 1 and Menard 0. Bain just got a...
At bat for the Saints, number 18, David Nolan.
I had a dream I could find my way to heaven. When I awoke, I spit that on a necklace.
David Nolan will lead it off for the Saints here in the bottom of the fourth, with the Saints leading it 1-0. Nolan fouls the first pitch back. It's no balls and one strike.
Foul ball is sponsored by Russell Stoops Construction.
Nolan drives one to the right side. Second baseman throws the glove out there and stops it. Throws over to first in time for out number 1.
Back for the Saints, number 9, Just Milligan.
So here's Milligan with one out. Back up towards the middle through the pitcher. Second baseman's going to get there and make a throw on the run, but it won't be in time. That'll go down as a base hit for Milligan.
Here we go.
Here comes the money.
That's back for the Saints, number 6, JT Pellegrin.
So here's JT Pellegrin with one out, and Milligan at first. Throw over to first, almost gets away from the first baseman. Milligan dives back in. Outside corner is called for a strike to Pelican, and it's no balls and one strike. Runner takes off. Here's the throw down. And he'll call him safe. A little slow on the call by the second base umpire. So Milligan steals second base on the pitch out, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Pelican. Low and outside is called a strike to Pelican. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2, misses outside, and it's 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Pelican. 1 out and a runner at second for the Saints. Here's the pitch. And he misses outside, gets away, and here goes Milligan to third. There's the throw. Got him. Milligan thought the ball may have slipped a little further away from the catcher. Catcher was able to grab it up and throw it down to third. And now there's 2 outs in the inning. 2 down, nobody on for Pelican. And Pelican drives one to deep center field. Center fielder's going back, and he'll make the catch over his shoulder for out number 3. So St. Strand 1 on the base hit by Pelican. And we'll head to the 5th. It's Saints 1, Eagles 0. So here's the first baseman, Crow, to lead it off for the Eagles in the top of the 5th. First pitch from Gray is fouled off. And it's no balls and a strike. Ground ball towards the right side. Caesar to first in time for out number 1.
For the Eagles, number 99, Bradley Bordelon.
So 1 out, nobody on for the Eagles. And the first pitch from Gray misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Breaking ball catches the inside corner, and it's 1-1. One ball, one strike from Gray, nobody on, and one out. Swing and a miss, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball towards Caesar. Throw to first in time for out number 2.
Up to bat for the Eagles, number 6, Cameron Miguez.
Two down. First pitch from Gray's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Breaking ball misses outside. That's 1 ball and 1 strike. Outside corner's called a strike, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Gray strikes him out to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. It's Saints 1 and Eagles 0.
At bat for the Saints, number 13, Clay Gaskin.
Clay Gaskin will lead it off for the Saints here in the bottom of the 5th. Saints with the 1-0 lead. First pitch misses inside to Gaskin. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. Ground ball back towards the shortstop. He bobbles it, and he won't get Gaskin. Gaskin will beat it out. That'll be an error. Error on the shortstop. And Gaskin's at first for Jeremiah Caesar.
At bat, 7, Jeremiah Caesar.
So Gaskin at first for Jeremiah Caesar with no outs. Oh, Caesar lays down the bunt. Pitcher has it. Throw to first in time. Gaskin to second base on the sacrifice bunt. 1 out. And back to the top of the order, and Blake Granger.
At bat for the Saints, number 23, Blake Granger.
Granger has reached twice, both on hit by pitches. One out with Gaskin at second base for the Saints. Granger bunts it, and it spins foul. There'll be no balls and one strike. Oh, 1 to Granger. Pitch misses low. It's 1-1. Granger lays the bunt towards the third base side. Pitcher over. He'll throw down to first in time for the out. And Gaskin advances to third base.
At bat for the Saints, number 4, Will Aguilar.
So a 2-down runner at third. Here's Will Aguilar. First pitch, and it'll be called a strike on the outside corner. No balls and one strike to Aguilar. Here's the 0-1, swing and a miss on the breaking ball. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 to Aguilar, and he'll be hit by the pitch. Aguilar, the team leader in hit by pitches. 20 last year. And he's on
bat for the Saints, number 25, Grant Kelly.
So here's Charlie with runners at first and third. And timeout called by Charlie. Pitch misses outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes to Charlie. Here's a 1-0 to Charlie. Runner takes off. Misses low. They throw down to second, and they got Aguilar caught in the rundown. And he dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. Gaskin scores. And the Saints have a 2-0 lead. So the ball was dropped, which made Aguilar safe at second. Gaskin comes home on the throw, and it's 2-0 Saints. Throw back, and Aguilar gets back.
Two balls missing.
Two balls, no strikes to Charlie. Here's the pitch. Misses outside, gets away from the catcher, and Aguilar advances to third. So 3 balls and no strikes to Charlie now, with Aguilar at third base. And the pitch is a strike as Charlie was taken all the way on the 3-0. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Charlie chopper towards third base. Third baseman takes it on the big hop, throws to first. In time. It was in the dirt, and first baseman did a good job scooping it out. Saints pick up a run here in the bottom of the 5th. We'll go to the 6th inning. It's Saints 2, Eagles 0. To the 6th inning we go with the Saints leading it 2-0. And first pitch from Gray misses low. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike from Gray. And a base hit into right field. And gets away from Milligan. Runner heads to second base. Here's the throw. And just wide. Caesar can't come up with it. And that'll be a, see how they roll that, if that's going to be a single with an error. So through 5 innings, Logan Gray had the no-hitter, and the leadoff batter in the 6th breaks it up.
Up the bat for the Eagles, number 1, Charlie Wagner.
So it's ruled a single with a throwing error, with an error on the right fielder. And with nobody out, the Eagles will have a runner at second base, and for the first time tonight, Logan Gray working from the stretch. Breaking ball is in for a strike, and it's no balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Pitch is high and outside. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes from Gray. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Saints lead it 2-0. Menard has just broken up the no-hitter with a single to right field by Logan Gray. Ground ball towards the middle. Caesar has it. Throw to first, and it's high and out of play. Run will come home for the Eagles, and it's 2-1.
Up the bat for the Eagles, number 7, Justin Flynn.
So 2 errors on 2 batters for the Saints, and the Eagles cut the lead in half, 2-1. Nobody out, runner at second. First pitch bunted. Gray has it, throw to first in time for the out. Runner advances to third base with 1 out for the Eagles. Tie and run 90 feet away.
Up the bat for the Eagles, number 39, K. Morrow.
Infield moves in for the Saints now with 1 out. First pitch from Gray is high and outside. And it's 1 ball, no strikes. Breaking ball misses high, and it's 2-0. Fastball in for the strike. 2 balls and 1 strike with 1 out, and a runner at third for Menard. Infield's in. Swung on and fouled, and it's 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes from Logan Gray. Here's the pitch. Chopper back to Gray. Well, it's over his head. Pelican checks the runner, throw to first, 2 down. Just over the outstretched glove of Gray, but JT Pelican was right behind him. Checks the runner at third, holds him there, goes to Nolan for the out.
Ashton Jensen.
So 2 down with the runner at third. First pitch is fouled off. It's no balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Base hit into center field. Run will score. That'll tie it up. The Eagles have scored 2 here in the top of the 6th to tie the game at 2.
At bat for the Eagles, number 57, Austin Field.
2 hits and 2 errors have been costly to the Saints here in the top of the 6th. So here's Thiel with 2 outs and a runner at first. Pitch misses high and outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Outside corner is called a strike, and it's 1-1. One from Gray. Curveball catches the outside corner, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Base hit to right field. That'll be down the line. Milligan catches it in the corner. Runner on his way to third. Here's the throwback from Milligan. And the Eagles will have runners at first and third.
Up to bat for the Eagles, number 10, Bailey Crow.
Runners on the corners now and 2 outs for the Eagles. Breaking balls in for a strike. And it's no balls and 1 strike from Logan Gray. Ground ball towards the third baseman. Aguilar has it, throw to first. Is in time for the out. 3 hits and 2 Saints errors give the Eagles 2 runs to tie it up here at the top of the 6th. We'll go to the bottom, all tied at 2.
Logan Gray.
So we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, and Logan Gray will lead it off for the Saints. First pitch, and Gray fouls it down the right side.
That foul ball is sponsored by Billy Navarre Chevrolet.
Ground ball towards the first base side. It'll be through the hole for a base hit for Logan Gray. And Gray is 2 for 3 on the night.
That's the bat for the Saints. Number 18, David Nolan.
I told God I'll be back in a second. Man, it's so hard not to act reckless.
Courtesy runner for the Saints will be Michael Laverne at first base.
Courtesy runner for the Saints, number 11, Michael Laverne.
So Laverne will run for Gray at first base, and here's David Nolan at the plate. And the pitch misses outside. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Chopper towards the third base side. Third baseman up quickly, throw to first. And scooped again by the first baseman for the out. 2 good plays by the first baseman. So Laverne advances to second. There's 1 out for Gus Milligan. Timeout called by Milligan. Swing and a miss on the outside curveball. It's no balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And Milligan fouls it down the right side. No balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes to Milligan, 1 out. And Laverne at second base, running for Logan Gray. Here's the pitch, and it misses low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the 6th, score tied at 2. Each team with 3 hits. Saints with 2 errors. Eagles with 1. And Milligan fouls back the 1-2 pitch. Count will stay 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes to Gus Milligan. And Milligan swings and fouls it back once again. A ball and 2 strikes to Gus Milligan. Here's the pitch. And swing and a miss for the strikeout. And out number 2.
Here comes the money.
That's out for the trace, number 6, JT Telephone.
Here's JT Pelican with 2 down. Chopper up the middle. Second baseman comes over. He'll make the throw to first in time for the 3rd out. Saints strand a runner. And we'll go to the 7th inning, all tied at 2. You're watching St. Louis Catholic High School Baseball on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network.
This here's a chant for all the fellas. Try to do what those ladies tell us. Get shot down cause you're overzealous. Play hard to get females get jealous. Okay, smarty, go to a party. Girls are standing in the crowd and showing body. A chick walks by you when she gets sex up, but you're standing on the wall like you was Poindexter. Next day's function, high class luncheon. Food is served in your stone cold lunch.
Top of the 7th, and the first pitch from Logan Gray. He has a ball. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Score tied at 2 here at Legion Field. Ground ball. Pelican will take it on the run. Throw in time for out number 1.
Up the bat for the Eagles, number 6, Cameron McGee.
One out, nobody on for the Eagles. First pitch misses inside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Curveball misses outside, and it's 2 balls, no strikes. Pitches high, 3-0 from Gray. Fastball's in for a strike, and it's 3-1. 3 balls and a strike from Gray. And the pitch misses low, ball 4, and Gray gives up his first walk of the game.
Up the bat for the Eagles, number 15, Caleb Zimmerman.
So runner at first with 1 out. And the curveball misses outside. One ball, no strikes. Fastball outside misses. 2 balls, no strikes from Gray. Balls, no strikes. Chopper up the middle. And it goes through the middle. Neither Pelican or Caesar, they both looked at each other, couldn't decide who was going to take it. It was set up for an easy double play. And
up the bat for
the player took it.
Charlie Wagner.
Scored as a hit. So now there's runners at first and second with 1 out. First pitch is sliced foul, and it's no balls and 1 strike. One pitch, misses outside, and it's 1-1. There's the 1-1 from Gray. Outside, Charlie does a good job blocking it up, throws down to second, but the runner gets back in time. It's 2 balls and 1 strike from Logan Gray. Two one from Logan Gray. Outside corner is in for a strike, and it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 from Gray. Swung on and missed. And strikeout number 10 for Logan Gray is the second out of the inning.
At bat for the Eagles, number 7, Justin Quinn.
2 down, runners at first and second for the Eagles. First pitch, ground ball towards Caesar. Caesar has it, flips it to Pelican for the out. The Eagles strand 2. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th, all tied at 2. You're watching St. Louis Catholic High School baseball on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network.
That's the bat from the Saints, number 13, Clay Gaskin.
All tied as we head to the bottom of the 7th. And Clay Gaskin will lead it off for the Saints. First pitch misses high, and it's a ball and no strikes. Pitcher steps off the mound. One 0 to Gaskin. Almost hits him high and inside. It's 2 balls, no strikes. Two balls and no strikes to Gaskin. And misses inside once again. And it's 3-0. To Gaskin, and it misses outside. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk for Clay Gaskin. That'll bring up Jeremiah Caesar.
Back for the Saints, number 7, Jeremiah Caesar.
Gaskin at first, nobody out for Jeremiah Caesar. Caesar shows bunt and bunts it foul. No balls and a strike to Caesar. Caesar shows bunt, throw to first, and Gaskin will get back in time. We're all tied at 2 here in the bottom of the 7th. No outs, runner at first for the Saints. Caesar shows bunt again, and it misses high and outside, and it's 1-1. Caesar squares to bunt and bunts it down right in front of the catcher. Pitcher has to hurry. Caesar is going to be safe. Infield base hit for Jeremiah Caesar, and the Saints will have runners at first and second with nobody out. Back to the top of the order, and Blake Granger. And timeout, as Menard wants to talk about it. All tied at 2, runners at first and second for the Saints with nobody out. So nobody out. Winning run at second base for Blake Granger. And they're going to throw back to second base. Bounces it. First pitch, and it gets away, and the runners will advance. Granger showed bunt, and the pitcher just slung it wide. And the runners advance to second and third. And they're gonna put Granger on, load the bases, set up the force for Will Aguilar.
The ball for the set. Will Aguilar.
So the intentional walk to Granger loads the bases for Will Aguilar. The infield will play in. All 4 infielders in front of the baseline. Aguilar swings and fouls off the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. So no balls and 1 strike to Aguilar. Bases loaded, nobody out for the Saints. Pitch misses low, catcher blocks it up. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike to Aguilar. And Aguilar's going to be hit by the pitch and walk home the winning run. How fitting that Will Aguilar, as much as he gets hit by pitches, led the team last season. He picks up the game-winning RBI on a hit by pitch. Saints win it 3-2. Saints will be back in action tomorrow at 12 o'clock in Game 2 of our series with Holy Savior Menard. So that's the final from Legion Field. It's St. Louis 3 and Holy Savior Menard 2. We'll be back tomorrow at noon. We'll see you then.